guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic. And that is what we are going to do right now, because we are going to make a new house today, a THANOS house versus Gauntlet house. Let's see which one will be better. They look pretty damn good if I do say so myself. The next step is choosing the right door. If you don't want a door, you are not a good builder. A door is going to stop all of the baddies that are going to want to see your booty. Make a great wall for your new home, not a wall that our big friend in America is going to build for the Mexicanos. We also don't want to have strangers in our house, but it should look good. If you destroy the pillar blocks, your outer wall will look better than ever before. Not like Miley Cyrus. She looked good before, but now look at her. She obviously does not know that you have to take down pillars to look good. If you truly want to look good, you have to build windows. Now we want our little house to look good, don't we? If we want that, we accomplish that with building some holes to put our windows in. When you are done with putting windows in your home and done with laying a floor, you want to go outside and make the base of your roof. You don't want this to be made of wood. Wood does not look good. Wood not looking good is a rhyme. Maybe I should consider being a rapper. If you have done that, you should whip out some stone that you gathered with your pickaxe and have cooked in your furnace. Then you make stone blocks out of them. They look so much better than regular stone. They have that extra curve in them which looks pretty darn good even if they are just some stones. We are now making the roof. If you successfully have replaced the beginning roof with stones, your house should not leak. Stones prevent your roof from leaking. Is that not obvious? Yes, do I think that is obvious? Now we are going to throw some furniture in our new MTV crib. You want to whip out that furnace, a crafting table for basic needs, and a chest to store your possessions that you find along the way. If you could spare some wood, you are going to want to put some fences outside, put some torches on them, and you should be good to go. Now let's see how our little helper Steve is doing. Do you see what he did wrong? He is not making a lot of variety in this house. We did that with the stone blocks on the roof. It looks good and prevents the leaking of rain off the roof. But wait, what did Steve do there? He put down a bed in his little shabby house. That is a great idea, even if I say so myself. We forgot that, but we are not going to sleep because we are way too busy with looking at our new home. If you have successfully followed all of these steps, you can see who is the pro and who is the THANOS. What I really desire right now is a waffle. Waffles are great. They taste delicious and they come in shapes and sizes. Back in the days they didn't have waffles. Hold on, let me whip out a sign to make sure you see the difference between THANOS and Pro. This is the THANOS house built by our THANOS Steve. As you can see now, this is a bit more advanced, because this is the Pro house. Now part 3 comes in place. We are going to see who is better at making a door made out of redstone, and redstone in general. Redstone is red. You want to know what else is red? M&M strawberries, watermelons, a nice red apple. I could really go for a juicy apple right now. But that is not the purpose of this video. The purpose is to teach you guys the difference between THANOS and Pro. Now if we are going to take some TNT right now, some pressure plates and some sticky pistons. Pistons are sticky because they are made out of slime. Do you have a clue how slimes are sticky? Me neither, mate. Now let's just look for a good spot to build our little design that is going to blow Steve's mind. I think this place should do. It has all our basic needs to build. Let's dig a tunnel so we have some space to walk around and have some place to build our hefty divide. If we do this just right, we are the pros and not Steve. Now this is a story about how my life got turned upside down. And I like to take a minute. Just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Minecraft. In West Minecraft town, born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chillin' out, maxin', relaxin', all cool. And all shootin' some basketball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You are moving with your auntie and uncle in Minecraft Northair." Now that was a theme song from a TV show back in the days. I thought I might as well spit some bars here and there because I rhymed those two words in the beginning. I might become a rapper when I'm done. Now I have built some redstone trail that works for the purpose of the video. Now while we are fixing and showcasing this, why not tell you a little story about how I used to not be able to swim in Minecraft. I built a boat because of that and I was having the time of my life on the water. I was just rowing and rowing until I could see a mushroom island so I could take a mushroom home. Those cows look really amazing and they are just made out of mushrooms. So after a while of rowing, I could see an island with many colors. That was the Mushroom Island. When I got there I stashed my boat in a safe place so I could look for a mushroom that I was going to adopt that day. I found Betsy. Betsy is a very special cow. She only eats mushrooms. That explains why she transformed into a mushroom. She wanted me to take her boyfriend cow with us. I told her there was no place on my little raft that I was going to take her home on. I wanted to take her to the boat but I could not find the boat. I thought I was going insane. I went for a little while with Betsy for a mission to find the boat on the island. I looked around but I could not see any sign of the boat. Betsy told me I should build a new boat but that boat was very special for me. I built that boat when I was back in West Minecraft when I had not yet discovered Mushroom Islands. Then I looked to the right and I saw Steve on my boat. He stole my boat on that day. Let me put a sign here so we can clearly see who is the Thanos and who is the pro. Let me fly back real quick to the last stage to see what our little thief Steve built. Well then, what is this hefty device? He built it next to his shabby house. What could that device do? I don't think it could have much of a purpose. The boat stealer just finished his device here. What is that? He pushed the lever, but it is not doing anything at all. Oh, that is what it does. He is a little bit stupid and I think he attached some TNT on his thing. Let me take you to my device. Let me tell you this. It is a wicked door that can be opened from a couple of blocks away. If I pull the lever it should open the secret door. Go on, Steve the thief. You can pull the lever over there so I can show you what is inside this so-called secret door that is over there. Go on, pull the switch. Now let's go inside. Let's go inside so I can show you what is inside. Looks like the skeleton spawned in here because I forgot to hang some torches on the side of the wall. He looks friendly so that is not a problem. Okay, so if we just pull the lever we should trap Steve. It is payback for what he did to me back in the days. Now the final stage is fighting. Steve has never been in a fight before. I gave him some leather armor and gave him a wooden sword. Now if we just spawn some slimes he should be able to handle those. He maybe could learn from the slimes and next time build a door that opens as well instead of an exploding house. I don't think Steve has ever been in a fight before. He fights a bit like a girl. He does not really know what to do. But I mean, hey, he is not all bad. He has not died yet. Of course they are only slimes though, but still. It is not all too easy to defeat slimes with a wooden sword and a poopy armor made out of leather. Maybe it is made out of Betsy. Hey, I do not think I have told you the ending of that story yet. Where were we? Oh, that's right. I saw Steve leaving with my handmade boat. And as you know I could in the matter of fact not swim. But that is when me and Betsy saw her boyfriend cow. His name was Peter the Mushroom. He was living a pretty happy life on the island, but he wanted to marry Betsy. I explained the situation to Peter, and he was happy to help. I could not swim yet, but Peter offered me to hop on his back because apparently he knew how to swim. He told us that because he ate so many mushrooms he turned into a mushroom and he cannot sink because the mushrooms are very light. I then hopped on his back and Betsy followed. She was made out of mushrooms as well, so it was an easy job. We had to swim a while though because the island was pretty far from my house. Sadly Peter could not fulfill the length of the sea, and he was struggling after half a mile. He eventually gave up after a quarter more. Betsy was still behind us and she said that she could see land already. I hopped on Betsy her back and from that point on we could not see Peter anymore. Peter drowned. It was a very sad moment for both of us. We talked about it during the swim to the shore. Betsy said she saw a shabby house. We walked there to maybe get some help. The house was shabby, a bit like Steve built at the beginning of the video. No one was home so we waited a while. Then we saw someone on a raft. The raft looked like the one I built. It was Steve the thief and he admitted he stole the boat. We became kind of friends, but he was never good at oh yes this looks really cool, just a bit more and now we are done with this. Let's start on the real project. We are going to call this project Project Flyby. Why Flyby? Well, because it just sounds cool. Or wait, maybe there is a cooler project name. Let me think for a second, people, please give me 1 second. Alright, I got something. Let's call it International House of Gauntlets. Yes, that sounds really cool. Project International House of Gauntlets. Alright, so the name is ready. Let's get this project done as fast as possible, because big country leaders are waiting for this house to be done, because this house has a purpose, and that is to have international congresses in it. Yes, that is right. When the most powerful leaders want to have a meeting on international soil, they come here and do the meeting. They are not allowed to bring anyone else. Each president will have his own gauntlet where he can come through, so everything will be high tech, and yes, it will look very cool. I believe in it. First I am going to test the gauntlets, how they work, because I never tried to use them in this scenario. Usually we use obsidian to make the gauntlets, but now we use glass, so you see what kind of differences there are. And we use this special water bucket to ignite it. Really strange, I know, but I learned this in an old university. They call it UNIARQUID. I don't know where it stands for, but a lot of developments happens there, and it is also the oldest university in the world of Minecraft, so you see that they know a lot of things. I think it is the best place to study things. Chip and I learned this in a course called Big Projects from Small Things. Yes, that is right, we also study and we love to do it, so you should also study a lot to become where we are, to be as smart as we are. Sometimes it gets hard, but keep going because there is light at the end of the tunnel. Always keep going. Nice speech, right? I know, made it myself just for you, prankster, to keep your mind focused and sharp. So yes, as you can see, things are working out. Every gauntlet has his own color for each world leader. I think that there will be only 8 gauntlets, so there is room for 8 world leaders. The top 8 countries will be invited. If one of them refuses it, well, I don't know what then happens, but we will do something very bad to them. No, just kidding, we will just prank them like we always do, because pranking is fun, right, pranksters? Let's go, you pranksters. Really nice to say. So now we have finished in green gauntlet and in yellow on. You see, it looks really cool, not so dark like obsidian does. Alright, so that said, let's continue. Chip is getting hyped, well, in his own special way, because you know it is Chip and he is shy, so he doesn't show it that much. You know why Chip is so shy? Well, actually I have no idea, but I don't know if he wants me to talk about. I know there were days that Chip was even tall as me and everything was fine. Well, now is everything fine as well, but I don't know, I think he wants to be tall again, so maybe I will try to connect some professors to help to get Chip tall again. I bet we can make and poison to get him tall. Yes, that is really smart. Darn it, guys, I should have been in professor. I am so smart. He no, I am kidding. I don't know what I am right now. Well, I guess I am an helper. I like to help a lot of people. From now on I will call myself the helper of the world of Minecraft. Yes, that is really nice, don't you people think so? Or should I call you pranksters? Yes, pranksterss, really nice, ha ha ha. Alright, so let's get this red gauntlet up and active. So we have one side ready. It does look really nice, but I think something is missing, and this small pool of water is kind of in my way, so I might just need to clean that up. The fast way? Well, what is the fastest way to let water disappear? Let me think. We can just fill it up, it will, and then just ignite it so it will burn away by itself. Yes, we could do that. You know, that is a really good way to make underwater houses. Yes, wait, I will try to explain it. So first you take glass. Alright, so you make your house, your walls, your roof, and of course your floor. Then everything is still in water, but you have your foundations. After that we fill your house up with wool, but be careful that there is no leak that water can get in. After you did that, just ignite the wool with fire and everything will do his own thing. In a few minutes you got your own underwater house. Yes, prankster, that is a free tip from your boy Sub the Helper. Talking about helping people, there is something I want to tell you guys. Well, wait, let me check this first. Yes, I am going to make the hay floor from black wool. It will give a nice effect. So alright, what I wanted to tell you guys a story about something that happened with mobs, because you know this house has one bad side, and that is that it has a lot of colors, and the mobs are really good in camouflaging, so they can easily camouflage and try to attack this international house of gauntlets. But I will tell you a bit more about the camouflage mob armor. But we also have new tools, and with tools I mean weapons, that will help us in fighting the mobs. But we need to be careful because these weapons are really dangerous, so maybe I will not test them all in this video, but the next one. Alright guys, we will also do some testing against the mobs in the night, but we will see how that will go. We will first do some testings over the day against animals and things. After we feel comfortable with the weapons that we have, we will try to pick off the mobs one by one, but we need to do it carefully because we don't want them to know about our secret weapon. That would blow up the whole plan, so we will be careful. So we almost done filling up the chests with the armor and weapons. Do we want something else to prepare ourselves for the testing? I don't think so. I am a pro at testing this. No wonder why ASAN hired me to do the testing with the nukes. Hope you guys can remember that. It was a solo test what I did with a couple of nukes to see how they would react in different situations. I took it really seriously, but at the same time I had a lot of fun with it, so it was a win-win situation. You know guys, something really bad happened in the last attack that happened. The attacks was in the middle of my city, like at the city center where people came together. It is something that happens every day. People from all over the city come together at the city center to just talk and do fun things together and meet new people. Well, so the attack with the mobs did happen at this place. It was a chaos. Everyone was in shock. There were only a few people that could fight them back. But ladies and gentlemen, the video is coming to its ending. I hope you liked it because I really like the Avengers. They are not just heroes, they are defense of this world.